One of the greatest stories of all time, the Count of Monte Cristo, the main character, Edmond Dantes, gets thrown into prison for a crime he didn't even commit. He had absolutely no hope. Everything was stolen from him, his entire life. And sitting in prison, he literally had no reason to ever think that he would have anything outside of that. Then one day, this little lonely mad priest pops up into his cell and brings Edmond Dantes hope. And it is through this mad priest that Edmond Dantes is empowered to actually have opportunity and to make something of his life. And that's what we at Mad Priest Coffee Roasters are all about. We want to take the same idea and we want to empower refugees here resettled in Chattanooga and give them opportunity and hope. Today we are witnessing the largest amount of displacement among peoples, 20 million of those being refugees and almost half of them under the age of 18. Something has to be done. And so at Mad Priest Coffee, knowing that Chattanooga as a smaller urban city has tons of families being resettled here in Chattanooga, we see using business as a means to implement a solution to this crisis. My wife and I actually ended up moving to India, where we partnered with an Indian gentleman who started 2 coffee shops. And our role was to help him expand and scale, so we helped him open several more shops. We created an entire partner network all around India where these little cafes would pop up, but they needed help. They had no idea what they were doing. And so my wife and I would travel all around. I would train the baristas. We would streamline their operations and really help them get off the ground and become sustainable. Some of my best friends during that time period were Syrian refugees. My experience with these guys just broke my heart. And the fact that they had no opportunity, they had no real hope. They couldn't return home and they couldn't even get a job in India. They were just stuck. And we soon learned that our purpose in India wasn't just coffee and it wasn't just Indians. It was hearing the stories of these refugees. So Mad Priest Coffee is gonna solve this by almost exclusively employing refugees. They're gonna come in, they're gonna start off as production staff, but our goal is that they get raised up. If it's within the company, I would love to see a refugee running my roaster. I would love to see them on my marketing team or my sales team. Other than that, we wanna partner with businesses and nonprofits around Chattanooga, and we wanna see these refugees have opportunity to even further their career in a field that they want to do. The process of coffee roasting is kind of like telling a story. You take this really hard green bean, put it through the fire, and it comes out this beautiful, tasty beverage. So for us as coffee roasters, we take our roasting very seriously. We're artisan roasters, but we love it because it's this balance of art and science. There's a science behind coffee roasting that we apply, as well as the art of watching the bean and smelling the bean. So the goal of Mad Priest Coffee is not only to produce the best coffee possible here locally and outside of Chattanooga, but to then employ refugees and offer an opportunity for them to actually settle in America, be welcomed, and really see a light at the end of the tunnel. We're doing a Kickstarter for several reasons. One, we want you involved. We want the local community involved. We need the community to be helping us with this and to play a role. If we go out and just get investors, then we're trying to do something that can be really hard to do in a for-profit business. And so we want to have control over how we work with these refugees and how we empower them. We're launching. We want you guys to partner with us and see Mad Priest Coffee establish itself here in Chattanooga.